Okay, part 3, here we go. As you already know, I told my staff to go home and I was going to stay up all night and get the marketing campaign done. Except I wasn't. I was sitting in my windowless office and I was staring at my computer trying to figure out if this was the right decision or not. This was about 11 p.m. I was going back and forth trying to decide if I could really do it, if I could really leave after devoting 20 years of my life and all of my everything to this cause. So to help me figure it out, I did what I always do. I wrote. And I wrote in the form of a letter. And it took me 8 hours to write this letter because I just kept going back and forth in my head. Because all that doubt, they implant that in you. And it's not easy to get out of it. But one thing did snap me out, which was I looked at the clock on my computer and it said 8 a.m. I freaked out because there was only an hour and a half left before they would know that I was gone and they would come after me. So I went ahead and printed out the letter and I left it on the desk. It said something like, "Don't come after me. I'm done. I'm never coming back. You can label me suppressive. You can say I'm the reason for all the problems in Scientology. I really don't care. I am done. Do not follow me." Of course, I knew they wouldn't pay attention to that and they would follow me. But at that point, I was ready and I walked out the back door, jumped in the car, and started driving. I literally left with the clothes I was wearing, my Sea Org uniform, and a purse. And that's it. Nothing else. I didn't want a chance going back to the birthing area to get any other clothes. I would never have been able to leave. So a little background here. When somebody escapes or leaves Scientology suddenly, it's called a blow. And what they do is they put in action what's called a blow drill. And I've seen that done so many times when I was in management. I knew exactly what was going to happen. So that's why I knew I had to get out of there fast. So I'm flying down the freeway and I keep looking in the rearview mirror. I'm panicked because I know they're coming after me. And my only hope is to get to the Holiday Inn and see if my brother and sister-in-law are still there. I can't go to my mom's house because they know where she lives. I can't go to my younger brother's house, also in Lakeland, because they know where he lives, because they know everything about me. But they wouldn't know about the Holiday Inn. So I get there, get into the parking lot. I'm scanning the parking lot for my brother's pickup truck, and it's not there. So I panic again. But I go, well, I've made it this far. I'm going to get out of the car, and I'm going to go up to the room and hope they haven't left. So I went up to the room, knocked on the door. My sister-in-law opened it, stares at me like, "What are you doing here?" And I burst into tears and I said, "I'm done. I left. I'm not going back." And she grabs me, pulls me in the room, and shuts the door really fast. I don't even know what I was thinking at the time, but I was a mess. And I was looking for my brother, Al, and he wasn't there. Fortunately, Lynn was on the phone with him because he had to leave because he was an over-the-road trucker and he was getting his truck ready to go on a trip, right? So he was at the truck yard talking to her, and he says, "Put her on the phone." So I get on the phone with him, and he goes, "Baby sister, are you okay?" He used to call me baby sister a lot because he was 12 years older than me. And he goes, "Baby sister, are you okay?" And I said, I don't know. I think so." And he said, "Don't worry. I've got you. I'll take care of it. You're coming with me." I didn't know what that meant. I was like, "What do you mean I'm coming with you?" As it turns out, he organized it so that I could go with him in his 18-wheeler across the country for 2 weeks, and they would never be able to find me that way. When I heard that, when I heard him say I was going with him, for the first time, I felt safe. I mean, that wouldn't last, but at that moment, I felt like, okay, this could work. But I didn't really feel like I was safe yet because I knew they were coming after me. And that's a story for the next video, so follow me for more culty goodness.